Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Shade and
Shade
the
in the
City.
City.
I'm your girl Treese,
It's Nellz.
and today we are jumping into the 90 day of the Fiancé, season 10, episode 10 for better or worse. Yes, we know it's late. It's okay. We're gonna catch up. It's not gonna be long. You won't have to wait long. All right. But anyway, we're gonna jump right into it. If you haven't already, Shade Squad, and welcome all of our new viewers, please make sure that you hit that like button.
And that subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it and let's get shady. We have Nell's favorite. I don't know why I got them, but it's Gino and Jasmine. Jasmine is still upset with Gino after their last argument, and tensions have been high, so they just been ignoring each other. Then Gino tells Jasmine that he had a conversation with Dana, and he made him realize that he should have been honest about the bachelor party. Kudos to Dana for saying that, but I don't even know.
Right? Because like
Well, I don't know. After I heard what else Dana said, I'm kind of feeling like,
what?
Dana's fronting for the cameras. But
I
anyway,
mean, we know he don't like her. We just know he don't like her. But I thought that at least he can be like, hey, it wasn't about the strip club. You like, homie, you know it wasn't about the strip club. It was about the fact that you lied. You couldn't be honest about it.
okay, I did
Because
like that.
because that's like a thing that like I feel like most guys do. Like they go completely past the point, okay, that you're trying to make. They don't get it, or they do get it, but they need somebody to take their side. So they come up with this BS. Oh, I don't. She's just mad that I went to the strip club and it's just a bachelorette. It's a bachelor party. She had a bachelor. Dude, that's
Yeah,
not the point.
yeah, no,
And really, if that's all it was, then why lie about it?
that part.
So no, I did appreciate Dana for even though he doesn't like her, and we know he doesn't like her, he still was
Okay,
like,
okay.
dude,
But yeah,
that
but
was messed up.
Dana did do one good thing. Dana did one good thing. Okay.
Yes.
Now Jasmine tells him that she wants to be able to trust him, and all this evidence, that she's claimed she's found is.
He showed him did say evidence in the court of law, boy.
I'm gonna be
All this evidence leads back to you being a cheater.
look, I'm gonna be nice. I need her to spell it first. So she means the things that she found in the house, like the lip gloss and the pictures and the napkins, and it was a lot. So she starts crying again, and he tells her he would never cheat on her. And then Jasmine tells the production crew that she's gonna give Gino an opportunity to prove to her with his actions that she's the person he wants. I said it's the manipulation of it all, but I love it. I'm not mad at it. So then, Jasmine and Gino decide to go bowling. Apparently, this is Jasmine's first time, and she's good at everything she does for the first time, apparently, because she beat Gino. Now Gino is just happy that she's no longer
She
upset with
whooped his
him.
ass.
She did.
First try.
I do love that she said that it smells like smelly shoes, farts, and sweats. I said, well, that's a very good assessment. They end up talking about planning a trip, and Gino ends up suggesting a trip to Miami, which makes Jasmine very happy. She says
Can I
this.
can I just say that I thought it was hilarious that he's like, oh yeah, where can we go that's really nice in the US? And the first place she said was Hawaii. I said, it's giving Jasmine. It's giving
Look, and he said, "Oh no, no, no,
no,
no,
no.
no, I
She's like,
ain't
maybe in
got
the
it."
future. Maybe in the future. How
Right?
about Miami? She's like, oh yeah, okay, you know what?
Okay, that works.
I thought that was a good compromise.
Yeah. But she says this is her love language, and he says, "So your love language is money." But
Cinema.
technically, gifts is a love language. So, I get
I
acts
think I
of
think it's an
service.
amazing. I think it's an amazing love language. He came up with it all. That is, and that's acts of service. He came up with it on his own. He planned it all on his own. And the gift, the flights, the hotel. Who's love? I mean, really? Whose love language is it?
It's
Right?
okay, but it's not my love language. Like,
I mean, but
I'm more of a,
would you be
I'm very,
mad though?
I wouldn't be mad,
Like,
no.
I mean, like if he just like, hey, I'm taking you on a trip, like just out the blue, planned it all on his own, then got the flight, took care of everything himself, the flights, the hotel, the everything.
No, I wouldn't be mad.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's very cute. That's very dope. But yeah, no,
I think if it wasn't my love language, it would. I think that would make it my love language. I mean, that is my love language already. But if it
oh,
wasn't, I think that would make it my love language.
yeah, no, that's very sweet, the thoughtfulness, and yeah, I'm just more of the affirmation.
All he got to do is tell you that you're beautiful and I love you, and he just gotta talk that good shit to you, and that's it. Look, it's free, just free
No,
99.
no,
Just,
no, no.
you're beautiful.
It's affirmation, and then it's physical touch. Okay.
Look, see, you didn't catch everything I said. I was saying all he gotta do is say you're beautiful, bitch, and pop you on the ass.
That might
You get to go. Yeah, you like
that might do
you
it
get
for
to go.
me.
Trace, look, you. He said what you need to hear, and then did his physical touch, girl. You
Look,
good?
speak life into me, and I will put it into you. Okay. Now, Jasmine and Gino leave for Miami. Jasmine is happy to be back in the sun, and she tells him how much she misses the the Suns, but she still only talks about Fiancé. That's a little confusing to me, but whatever. And
Can I
then
say I felt so happy for her, seeing her so happy in Miami.
she did seem very happy.
She was literally. I mean, I know she didn't clearly. She missed back home. She missed Panama. It made her miss Panama. But from the moment she got off the plane and the sun and taking off the clothes and her talking, actually, it reminded me of something you would do, having a whole full blown out conversation with the Uber driver, and like she's just like in her element. And I
That's how
felt
things
happy for
are when
her.
you're in your element. I get it.
She was definitely in her element. I felt happy for her. I was like, then why I gotta go back? Why I gotta go back to that dreadful place? That dreary, dreadful place.
Now, I will say, because people ask us, I can say us all the time, how did we transition from Miami to DMV area? And I'll just say, we were here before we went to
I
Miami.
think it's because we're from exactly. I think
I
it's just
don't
because we're
think, I
from
don't
up
think
north.
if it was the other way around, I don't think we would have, nah, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I think it's just because we're from up north. We're used to the seasons. We're used to the people, the culture.
Because that's what it
We're
was
just
for
used.
me. It was the seasons. I hated people being on the beach on Christmas Day. That just, I don't know, it just irritated. I was like, something ain't right with y'all. Where's your
Yeah,
Christmas
but
tree?
her being from Panama, and this being the closest thing that she's got to Panama since she's been there, I really felt happy for her. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my
she was in her
God, like this
element.
could probably solve like so many of your problems. She'll just be
But
like, you know what? I'm mad at
I
you, but I'm
don't
going to
know,
the
because you
beach.
know who I thought about when she said it? I immediately thought about what's old girl from season one, Paola. And
The
remember,
ex.
they was in what, like Oklahoma or something like that, when she first moved with Russ, and then they ended up moving to Miami, and then
But
she
they're
ended
still
up,
together, right? I think they're
no,
still.
she left him. She left him. I do
You know what?
allegedly.
I don't see her on social media anymore. But I know for a while
Because
when
she
they were
became a professional wrestler. She's
that
like,
I do
yeah.
know. That I do know. But see, so for a while when they were talking about how they broke up and stuff like that, I still saw
They
them.
used to do the back
Yeah,
and
I still
forth,
saw them on
but
social media
I don't think he wanted to stay in, I mean, in my opinion, sorry, y'all, I know we're going on a tangent, we're going back. But in my opinion, I think that their relationship was already kind of one-sided because he did whatever she wanted. Oh, I'm not happy here. I want to go here. I want to do this. And he left his family, did whatever. He was quit his job, was like, I'll just do whatever just to keep her. And I think at a certain point, he broke like any human and was just like, I don't give what you want to do. What about what I want? Like,
I mean, I think that's a lot of people that come from like a Spanish country,
right.
like even Fernanda? Is it Fernanda?
Fernanda, and it makes me think of Larissa, but Larissa was in Vegas, so it wasn't
See,
terrible.
but Fernanda, she moved to Chicago and then she moved to Miami. They just I think it makes them feel like, you know, they're in their culture, they're in their element,
Right.
you know what I
You
mean?
have more
Like they're
Spanish
home,
speaking people,
you know
like
what I
it's
mean?
yeah.
So yeah, she was like, "Oh, y'all mainly speak Spanish here. Like this is what I need." You know, like that made her excited. That
And it's a melting pot. It's a melting pot of Spanish. Like it's not just one, you know what I mean? It's a melting pot
I
of
don't think she would get much of that. What are you gonna do for the US or an American citizen once you're here in Miami? So it's a totally different culture. I completely
but I think if I'm but I'm gonna keep it real. I think if she moved to Miami, she would leave him.
that's where the real money at. That's where the real money at.
So anyway,
It is
so yeah, they having fun in the sun. They take a little video for Fiancé. She tells him when they get back, she really wants to focus on getting her kids back over here because she doesn't want them to be traumatized from, you know, all the other stuff she's probably put them through. So, you know, he agrees that they're gonna talk about it. That's gonna be the first thing they do when they, you know, get back. I feel like it's BS because we've seen Gino BS us before. But you know, she's hopeful and she feels better about it. Um, and yeah, that was Gino and Jasmine this episode.
this episode.
Jesus, I'm so happy I
Next
didn't have
up is
them.
I don't know why I had them. I don't just like you
I
felt
am
about Jasmine and
so
Gina.
happy. Like
I was confused.
they got on my nerves.
Next up is
They get on my
Rob
nerves.
and Sophie. You know, he's basically, you know, that she's bi, and he's really just trying to figure out what the hell does this mean for our relationship? You gonna be out here dating women? Like you gonna cheat on me? Have dated women before? He's confused. He has no idea. And he wants to know if she's gonna be okay going their entire marriage without ever being with a woman. Now she says, oh, maybe in 5 or 10 years down the line, you know, if she changes her mind, she'll come to him. Um, but she would never go behind his back. And he was like, oh, well, I'm gonna let you know right now. You sleep with a woman, I'm sleeping with a woman. We're gonna do this together.
Okay.
That's disgusting. I would never let you sleep with another woman. That's crazy. You're disgusting. That I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really know how I feel like you're saying, okay, in 5 or 10 years, we're gonna have a conversation when I can't control the urges anymore. And I'm not gonna go behind your back, but I'm gonna come talk to you about the fact that yeah, I want to sleep with a woman now.
So
But
basically,
when
I
he
was gonna
says,
say
oh, we
she's
could
looking for a hall pass.
okay, and when he says, okay, that's fine with me, but we doing it together. Now you're disgusting. And now I would never. But in 5 or 10 years, I'm supposed to be like, okay, it's okay for you. I'm disgusting because I want to get down with you and whoever, but it's okay for you to do it on your own. Just
I think for me,
listen.
I think that I will say this on both sides. When you just said that, what you said, I will say it made me kind of change up on my opinion. But I will say throughout this episode and even the next one, I felt like the judginess from him, like every time, oh, so what does this mean if she likes women? I didn't like the judginess from him, but
I didn't really
but
actually feel like
now that the way that she came at him, like, oh my God, how could you ever think that we would ever lay down and have a threesome? The judginess from her wasn't cute either, especially after what you
so
just surprised him with.
So to me, I didn't feel that it was judgy because he actually didn't have, what does this mean for our relationship? You're telling me that you're bi.
right.
You haven't done anything with a woman before, but you know that you're attracted to women. Okay.
Mhm.
Also, me, if it was me, if I was him, in the back of my mind, you've been on these sites trying to find female friends since you've been in town. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna think something. Okay. But also, does this mean that you are expecting me to be okay with you being with another woman? What does this mean? I think that's where he was coming from. Like, okay, you're bi. Now what? I didn't actually feel like he was judging her because he said he
No,
was
no, no.
trying to.
And I think because again, we're doing back to backs. I'm thinking of just throughout the episode, little things that he said just every time with the ring shopping in the next episode that I felt like he was being real judgy, like, and just like anytime he wanted to, like, now he has that to throw at her. But at the same time, she's the same way to be like, well, you're always looking at girls and online cheating. So I don't know, you know?
And you've come to me a couple weeks before we're supposed to get married and told me this.
No,
And I don't know what
this is a toxic.
and I don't know what this means for our relationship. We supposed to be
They're
going ring
weird.
shopping and you want to drop a bomb.
Oh, and let me just say this while we're not messing up. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do.
And a subscribe button.
So, y'all, Twitter was cutting up. Apparently, Sophie got so mad at people talking about her wigs and saying how she was wearing a cheap Party City wig, but she claimed she got money. So she went and posted and where she bought her wig from and said, I spent $1,000 on this. She said I might not have laid it right, but I've spent $1,000 on this.
So you spent $1,000 on a wig and couldn't go get it installed?
Maybe she thought she could do it. I don't know.
Apparently not.
I just want to let y'all know that wig ain't cheap. And but remember I sent you the picture, the screenshot to your phone?
Yeah, but all that means is that, okay, your wig ain't cheap, but you are, because you spent $1,000 on a wig, but you can't pay to get it installed properly. And you all over TV with your child. Bye. She did not help her.
She said, I got plenty of money.
Apparently she holding on to it because it ain't going in her hair. Now, Rob and Sophie, they finally go get their rings after she dropped this bomb in his lap. I don't know why she thought this was a great time. She's talking about how this is supposed to be.
Nah, but he was a real asshole. He was a real asshole. He
was in a bad mood. Trace, he went from being happy and excited to going to get the rings to being in a bad mood.
Okay.
I've been there. I've been in a situation where something that was supposed to have been happy, now you done messed up my mood. Now I ain't really feeling it. I'm not gonna pretend. How am I supposed to be able to pretend? Now I ain't gonna be telling all our business to the store clerk.
Nah, but I'm not gonna be like, cheapest thing in the joint. The cheapest thing in the joint. That's what you
He feel like that's what she deserved. He like, she about to be out here cheating on me anyway with any Sarah,
oh wow,
Christina and Lisa. Okay. He's like, shoot.
Now you turning into DMX. It was Brenda, Letitia. Ranisha.
Exactly. If you guys saw, look, and go pick up this $50 wedding band, okay, because she don't deserve nothing. That's really what it was giving. But really, okay, so, he was being a super cheapskate, okay, being rude as hell. She was getting frustrated because she was like, this is supposed to be a happy time and occasion. After you just dropped the whole bomb in his lap. I don't
know why.
Now, I think it'd be different if she like.
Why would you, to your point, even if you felt the need to tell him, right? Why would that be the moment that you would choose? Like, I think I would have even waited till after we got the rings. And maybe that would have been wrong to do. But what I'm not going to do is tell you right before.
The only way I think he would have been happy in that moment going ring shopping after getting that bomb dropped is if she was like, hey, I'm bi and I found a girl that, I want us to get down with.
Right.
He gonna be happy as hell, stopping and skipping on his way to the damn jewelry store, probably get you whatever the hell you want in the goddamn store. Okay.
Right.
But that's not what you said. That was the conversation that y'all had. So yeah, he aggravated as hell. He like her selfish ass wanted all for her damn self.
Not to mention he over here, and she's still around here talking about this online cheating bullshit.
And now she's telling me she want to cheat because I don't know what the hell this means. Right. Yeah, she getting the cheapest damn thing in the store. So yeah, basically, he's basically telling the store clerk, I need cheap. I think he said less than $500 for both of the rings. And she feels super awkward because he's being super cheap.
Awkward?
He's being rude. And you know, she done did something wrong. She's spicy and she nasty. That was really the vibe it was giving. Listen, Rob was going in. Okay, Rob was going in. All right. Store clerk is looking at her. First, the store clerk was like, girl, you really want to be with this cheapskate? Like that's the look he was giving. But then once Rob started talking, it was giving, maybe that's all you deserve. Because once Rob got done talking, it was like, you sure you want to do this, homeboy? So he was like, yeah, you know what? I got something for you. Yeah, I got less than $500 rings for you. Take these, what are it, tungsten rings or tungsten rings? I don't know. But I know that they're the ones that like you can't cut or break or something like that. They don't break or something like that. But
They
that's what
were
she got. That's what she got.
$250 each, totaling $500.
Right in his price range. That's what he wanted to do. And I believe that took his whole little check. That took his whole little paycheck. He for that they could have went on. He should have went online or something. He was. I don't know.
I wish a ninja would. Like, I wish a ninja would.
The one thing I can say about the ring shopping is at least it did match her ring. The ring matched her engagement ring. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I saw that ring online. Her engagement ring. I'm not gonna go too into detail because
Don't know how I got this couple. Sam and Citra. Sam is
I'm glad
hanging
you
out.
did.
Sam is hanging out at his brother Luke's home with his family. He says that, you know, they're supportive of his relationship with Citra, although it's weird to them. He lets them know that Citra will soon be on her way, and her father and sisters now will travel right behind her shortly after. He lets them know that Citra's dad is a cop, so he's, you know, set to be on his best behavior. He talks about converting to Islam, and his mom is concerned because she's Christian and doesn't think her son should have to convert. You should just accept people as they are.
When this boy said fake it till you make it, he took it to a whole nother level. He got the whole family thinking it's okay to come over there.
To what? Come over and what?
I said when this boy said fake it till you make it, he took it to a whole nother level. He got the whole family thinking it's okay to come over there.
You stupid. So then his mom asked if they celebrate Christmas, and he doesn't know anything about the faith. And I was a little disappointed in Sam in that. Then Luke encourages him to learn something before Citra gets here. And I said, well, at least Luke got some sense. And Luke won't bad on the eyes. But anyway, so now Citra is enjoying her last week in Indonesia with her family. She wants to, you know, enjoy the Indonesian food as long as she can because she doesn't see it for American food already. She ain't even got here. She said it sounds processed with a you know, MSG and all that stuff in it. I'm good. So
Girl, you better ask Annalie about them hamburgers.
right. So and I won't go there. I ain't body shaming, but Annalise done gained some weight since she been in there.
She said her diet done changed. She can't eat her.
No, I know, but I'm not body shaming. I think she looked good, but she done gained some weight. I noticed. I was like, oh,
I noticed.
it was all in the cheeks. It was all in the cheeks.
She wasn't all that small before.
But anyway, so her father asked her if she's ready to go and lets her know that the first thing she must do is find a mosque and pick a date on when they will be having their Islamic wedding. And he also lets her know that Sam needs to convert prior to that. And in their culture, the father must witness that, even if it's all the way in America. And I said, well, now. So he said he only
inshallah. No, that's right.
Okay. He said he only approved Citra moving to America for Sam because he was willing to convert, and he must. He must. Whether he wants to or not. Okay. Now, meanwhile, he's telling his family he's concerned about telling him. So remember when I came to y'all with Sam and he had some charges and he had went to court. So this is what. So he actually does tell
Sam is a real dumb ass.
So he was caught with Suboxone. But it was not in the pill bottle. Now, I guess Suboxone don't get me lying, but the way that I understood the description, I guess it's kind of like what Kiki does with methadone. And so it helps addicts like wean off of, their addiction or whatever.
Mhm.
But he got caught with it in a unprescribed bottle, doesn't look right. So the judge offered him a diversion class, but he didn't make the deadline in time.
Which
So
is
as Nell
stupid.
said, that was his own stupidity. And he could face jail time at this point, but he didn't let this girl come over here knowing that he possibly might go to jail. As I
I'm
told y'all that he
Can I
had to
tell you,
turn himself.
I'm not even, listen, I don't feel bad for the boy. If he get jail time, I feel like it's well deserved because they literally offered you an out. And because you didn't get the paper in time, that should have been the first thing you hopped on, sir.
He was too busy sleeping in the car because he was working him double shifts. So he says he wants to wait to tell her when she
Now you
gets
ain't gotta
there.
work. You're gonna be working for the government.
Right. He says he wants to wait till she gets there to tell her because he's scared that she might not come at all. So then Citra's leaving for America, and we see Sam cleaning up the house. I even text Nellz. I said, "Look at Sam, Sam,"
Look at Sam. He did a horrible job.
because Citra is a clean freak, and I noticed he was a little nasty. But then when I saw him sweeping and stuff, what they did not see camera people. Let me show you. Let me show y'all the beauty of editing, right? Because they pan and they did that one. And I said, "Oh, that boy nasty." And then they showed him sweeping, doing his thing, doing his.
It
And
looked
I
like
was like,
he
and I'm
swept
over here,
one
like I
side
said,
of looked like he swept one side of the room.
I was over here texting her, like, look at him changing up the new pillowcases. I was
No,
so
not
proud of
pillowcases.
Sam.
He ain't buy none.
He done went, bought him a prayer mat. I said, okay, Sam.
For a religion he don't know nothing about.
Sam's still nasty, y'all, but we'll get there. So, anyway, so
And it
then
would look like it was with like dog hair and stuff.
So Citra arrives and they're very excited to see each other. And they only have 14 days to wed, but they do the airport run. It was very cute. I actually believe this couple really loves each other. I just feel bad for Citra because I'm looking at Sam. It's really giving love after lockup.
He on the wrong damn show.
He really is.
We would have covered it either way, but he on the wrong
No,
show.
because love after lockup's so crazy. I don't think anything good can come out of that. And I actually like Citra. She ain't done nothing to make me be like, what's wrong with her or why? I think
I
she just,
hope she go back home. I hope if he get locked up, I hope she go back home.
yeah.
I don't want to say.
Because they already got pictures of the wedding. They're definitely married.
I still hope she go back home.
No, I
I,
just
I,
think,
I wouldn't want to stay my Muslim ass in the house with atheist, alien freaking worshiping dude and his brother while my man is locked up.
well, and be the only woman in the house because I thought that was weird too.
Mhm.
Her
Stuff is
favorite
Tristan's
couple.
favorite. Nikki and Justin. So Nikki is
I
still
ain't
pissed
never
off.
seen somebody beg to be loved so bad.
To be loved.
To
To
be,
be loved.
oh, what a feeling to be loved.
um, so Nikki is still pissed off at Justin. He doesn't understand why. He's like, it was just friendly sex. I just had sex with my friends. It was just a physical thing. It's normal. It's normal. What is the problem?
You know what's so funny? You're gonna make me
I think
what?
I'd have got locked up in another country.
Oh, you're
What'd you
stupid.
say?
Oh no, I was just thinking you would have gotten locked up.
You ain't about to
You
just
would have
pick me
been
up.
what? Then I would have been covering you on Locked Up Abroad.
I
Um,
would have.
but no, I was gonna say
I
that
like that show.
you messed me up because now I have to go watch Coming to America. I really do now. Like that's on my brain. I'm like, I need to go watch Coming to America.
um, so basically she said she's completely done. There is no future for them. And there is no moving past this. She's just concerned because, she said people like her don't really have many options, especially with a good looking guy like Justin, who's been so open minded. I don't know. It made me feel a little bit sorry for her, but I still feel like she should
I
have
don't. I
just,
don't. I don't.
just in the eye one time. I guess it's the insecurity for me. But the thing is, we're not going to understand. So Nikki, she's packing up. She's ready to go. She feels like, she should have known the entire time because things were off. She feels like she should have known that he was out here, having friendly sex with other women. Now, Justin just wants to know, how can they move past this and, get past this conversation, get past this bump that's, in the past.
This hump in the road.
I started to say something. Okay, so, she said that she's so emotionally drained, and she's just ready to go back to the apartment and think. You ain't even ready to hop on a flight.
I'm sorry. It made me think of think.
So I guess, he's like, you know what, this is better than her packing up to go home. So they both pack up and they leave. And that's Nikki and Justin.
Oh, okay. So let's get into Devin and Nick. Devin's dad, Kevin, got his name, has asked Nick to help him clean his boat. And it's definitely a different type of boat than I've ever thought when I think boats. But no shade, you got a boat. I ain't got one, so I'm not.
You think of a yacht, girl.
Yeah, I do. It's Blame Miami.
She think of $1 million boats.
Right, they have a boat show out there. If you haven't been, you should go. So he wants to talk to him about some of the things he said to Devin. He asked him his thought, he says that he has some very strong opinions on Americans and the lifestyle last time at the fish fry. Nick goes into a terrible explanation about how he just meant that there are more fat people in America than in Korea. And then follows it up, Americans are just bigger. So
he's still 10 toes.
He said 10 toes down to the ground. So
10 toes.
Nick knows Devin's dad is nice, but is a little scared because he knows he may have, made a bad impression on the friends. Really? You think so? So Kevin brings up him calling her Piggy and asks him if he asked Devin how she feels about that. So Nick admits that she said that it bothered her, but he kept saying it and she accepted. So basically, Nick laughs this off and Kevin doesn't find it funny and tells him that, this could actually cause real issues in their relationship. And Nick says that he'll try not to say those insensitive, blunt things that he says, but he's Nick. I don't think he's gonna, I don't know if he's gonna fold on that. So Devin has gotten her wedding dress in the mail. It's I forgot the name of Kobak.
It's the traditional Korean wedding dress.
But it's the traditional Korean wedding dress so that she can match Nick's, and so much of his culture has kind of been excluded from their wedding. She's not happy that the dress has gold in it. Her mother tries to tell her to try it on, and she does so reluctantly. Then Devin comes out and her mother tells her that she'll try to find somebody, redo the top. But if they can't do it in time, what are we going to do? Mom is just trying to problem solve. And so it was funny because I feel like you texted me and you said you were irritated with her. And I was weird because in my mind, I'm not going to lie to y'all, Nellz has seen me do it. I have had these same breakdowns. And when I feel away, I feel away. I don't know if I'm that stubborn, and I don't know if I would be that combative, especially when it comes to my wedding and somebody trying to help me. But
I don't think you would be against going to find a backup dress.
No, I wouldn't. If you were trying to say, but if I had, but you know how it is when I have my mind set on something, how I can.
And I get that. The thing is, so I can understand if the mom was like, F this dress, let's go find a backup dress, right? She was like, no, we can work on getting the top changed. So we can send it off to, get altered or whatever, which is great. But just in case, because of the time crunch, let's get a backup dress.
Right.
So it's not like she was like, F the dress totally. So that's why that's why I was aggravated with her. I was
and that's what started to irritate me. That's what started to irritate me too, is the fact that, so basically to explain to y'all, so they end up, while the mom is going to have the dress worked on, they go to dress shopping to try to find a backup dress. Devin doesn't, she's just not happy about anything. And it's not even about the dresses. That's what it was. It wasn't even about the dresses. It was the fact that she had her mind set on this one dress. And so the fact that her mom was even trying to find a backup irritated her, where me and Nells's point, she's just trying to help you out because the last thing you would, if you really want to see it break down, let that dress not work out on your wedding day and you not have a backup and see how you break down.
Watch it not be ready on time. Watch it not
Right.
come out the way you want it. And it's only 2 weeks. You're asking them to take off the entire top.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, you're not the only dress that they have to work on. So I completely understood where the mom was coming from.
Yeah, so basically once she starts to show her ass, her mother's like, get out my face, because she's clearly annoyed, but she knows that's who her daughter is. Then the attendant comes and it's like, she's back there crying. And can I tell you how that should irritate me? What you're not gonna do is have all that hoard and then go and back there and cry, okay? Like you goddamn cowardly lion. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay. And so, then her mother goes back there. She's like, stop it. And I was like, oh, this little entitled, spoiled little girl.
Yeah, she was definitely acting her shoe size.
Yeah, and then I think I even ended with my notes with Devin's spoiled. I didn't realize she was like that because she's so quiet and she comes off, but the way she acted with her mother and her mother was still there.
I just know her personality.
Right. I was like, that's literally a mother's love because I might have had to slap the shit out of Devin. Real talk. Maybe that's why my God gave me boys and gave her the girls because
yeah, no, my daughter's gonna try me like that.
You said my daughter would try me like that.
So next up is Clayton and Anali. I don't know how I ended up with them.
Because you liked
I really
so bad. You like Anali so bad.
I don't like neither one of them.
The universe attracted you together.
I don't like them, neither one. I don't like them more than I don't like Ashley.
Oh.
Ashley and Noel. Anyway, so Clayton took Anali to go see some goats and llamas since, she's been pretty homesick. She's like, yeah, back in Peru, I live by the coast. So we don't really got many of those. But you know what? I appreciate it. It makes me feel like I'm 2 hours away from home.
North, south, east, west coast.
She said, no, I don't live in the country, boo. I live by the water. Right. Okay, but you know what? This makes me feel like I'm 2 hours away from home. So, okay, cool. Nice. Appreciate the gesture. Now Clayton was getting attacked by these goats. He said it's the most action he's seen since she's gotten there. Sir,
they're not gonna work out. I'm sorry to spoil it for y'all. They're not gonna work. And I ain't even spoiling it for y'all. This is my opinion. They're not going to work out. She is
the fact that he has to keep on bringing up how they haven't been having sex or haven't had sex. I need you to figure out what the difference is from when you went to Peru to go visit her to when she came to visit you in the US, and figure out why she's not wanting to get down with you, because it didn't happen the first night. It ain't happen the second. It ain't happening. There's clearly a difference
for what she wants. She wants your mama out that house. She wants some guinea pigs out her house or on her plate. And she wants it to be in a bigger space and not have you actually go out and do things and not be a hermit.
It's giving I can't get wet for you.
That's exactly
under these conditions. Okay. So afterwards, Clayton took her to a Peruvian restaurant, which she was super excited about because she said her diet has completely
changed. That food did look good though, and it looked authentic.
To Teresa's point. She said since she'd been there, basically, she'd been eating crab. She said if it was up to Clayton, he would eat hamburgers every day.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that made me miss Miami. When I saw how it was plated and everything, it made me miss Miami.
Yeah.
It really did.
She said that she was talking to her mom about how, everything they do is in the house. Clayton stays on his video games all day, and she didn't realize this when they first met. But yeah, he plays video games all day. She let him know that she wants to meet some of his friends, and he said all his friends online. His best friend is his friend for over 10 years. That was online, which was super weird to her. She's like, so your best friend you've never met, and it's only been virtual for over 10 years. So this is a red flag to her. Now, Anali, when they're back at the house, she's cleaning up. She's getting super frustrated that there's like something always somewhere. She thinks it would be a lot easier if the mom didn't live there. But when he tried to talk to the mom about the mess, the mom said that was Annalee's mess, and she was waiting for Annalee to get it. Now I don't know how much I believe that, because we saw the mess before Annalee came, and the only people we've seen clean is Annalee. So I don't know how much I believe that. Then she goes to him. He's playing his video game, about him being more social and leaving the apartment. She suggests that they go meet his best friend in San Diego. And she's like, why don't you just ask him to be your best man? That's your bestie. That's your best friend. He seems a little weirded out about this because he's a geek and he don't leave the house. But she says she wants to see him be more social before they
I
get
thought it was a
married.
cute idea. And San
I
Diego
thought so
is not a
too.
bad spot. I feel like I knew exactly where they were because I've been. But it was cute. It was cute. I thought, and he needs some friends. That's not cute. That's not cute. But the
He's
problem
okay
is she
with
gonna
staying in the house.
realize that there's a reason why he doesn't have friends.
There's a
Because he doesn't know how to socialize. He's socially awkward. That's why he stays in the house.
and that's why he speaks guinea pig.
And that's why he speaks guinea pig, because they don't socialize. They speak guinea pig. That was episode 10 of 90 Day Fiancé. If you have not already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
You subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And guys, we have to thank you for the love. Y'all be listening. We were in a live. We were like, hey, make sure y'all subscribe. We're about to be 600. And we are at 600.
And y'all got us.
Okay, so I want to thank you guys so much for the love and support. Let's please keep growing and growing. Share us with your friends. For the holidays, say Merry Christmas. Listen to these crazy heifers. But anyway, yes, y'all, we want to say we thank you, we appreciate you. And if we don't get to see you before the holidays, have a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Well, no, we'll be back for the New Year. But have a Merry Christmas. We love you guys. And we just really, really want to say thank you. My heart is full of gratitude right now, and I really appreciate it. And yeah. Y'all have a good night, a great week, and a happy holiday.
Good night.